everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading of this Tuesday afternoon here at MadWorldTarot. And of course, as Harry's case is resuming in London, so Madame emerged from seclusion to be seen mysteriously papped, in fact, by Backrid in a car park very close to her home, her alleged home in Montecito. What a surprise. I don't think anyone could have foreseen that she would have been papped by Backrid in a car park in wherever it is, Santa Barbara somewhere. So I have the Rebel Heart Tarot on the tarot table for this reading. And Madame, there she was in her yoga outfit, wearing her very expensive diamond ring on her pinky, the blood diamond allegedly, but also holding her wrist aloft so that we could see not Newcomb patches, but a diamond tennis bracelet given to her by King Charles. £4,900 worth of diamond tennis bracelet. And it took a while for the Daily Mail, who seemed to have bought the pictures from Backrid, took a while for the Daily Mail to notice the tennis bracelet, and perhaps there were some messages that went to and fro from Montecito. One can only speculate, because suddenly the headline, the front page of the Daily Mail changed from Meghan Markle seen out and about to Meghan Markle seen wearing bracelet gifted by King, sparking speculation she is using her jewelry to send a subtle message. So subtle that it's there in the headlines of the Daily Mail. A little bit of snark from me, just a little. And so we're going to do a 5-card reading with the Rebel Heart Tarot, and we're going to ask what she's up to, what stunt is she pulling today, what was the subtle message she sent to the King. She was grinning away, staring at her phone, looking as if life had never been better. I have seen a bit of a panic on in her energy recently, but perhaps she's decided that she can signal to the royals that she didn't mean anything. No harm, no foul. Let's move on. Got the names out the public domain now. Can write my book without having to be sued by you. So let's just move it along now. Let's kiss and make up. See, I'm wearing the bracelet you gave me, my father-in-law gift to me on my wedding. I think that's why he gave her the bracelet. And we're going to see how he's feeling about the subtle message being sent to him and the outcome in terms of their relationship. So let's see. I need you to jump, Rebel Heart Tarot. Jump out. There we go. That's more like it. Let's see what is going on with Madame, who just can't seem to walk through a car park in that part of the world, privacy-loving woman as she is, without being papped by Backrid. It is really quite astonishing, and I'm sure Harry is amazed that this happens to his wife so regularly when he is out of town, although I don't know if he's out of town. I don't know if he's bothered to go to the UK for the court case. I doubt he has, but who knows where he is. King of Pentacles, we talk about him and he shows up. King of Pentacles, well, that's our underlying energy anyway. It's all about stability. It's all about who's the boss. It's all about money and status and reliability and responsibility and enduring faith and all that stuff with the King of Pentacles. Not quite sure who it's referencing. Normally I would say it has been, but we're talking about her and the King here. So not quite sure. It is very King, the way the King of Pentacles is drawn in this Rebel Heart Tarot. So it's tending more towards the King himself, rather than trying to Harry the usurper, trying to snatch the throne from the King. Some people speculate, myself included, that he is wanting to do. And let's remind you, this is just tarot. If I didn't get around to reminding you, you know the drill. Tarot, disclaimer in the box below. Usual drill applies. Second time I'm doing this reading with this tarot deck, I have to tell you. That's why I'm a bit at sea. First one, for some reason, the sound and the pictures did not coincide, so I had to delete that one. So I'm redoing this. But anyway, there we have him, the King of Pentacles, the establishment, the one with all the money. King of Pentacles, the giver of gifts, expensive gifts. So perhaps that's what this is telling us here. The actual situation, what are we dealing with? We're dealing with the Queen of Cups. We're dealing with somebody who is being manipulative with her gestures and her jewelry, and trying to express emotion, trying to say, look, see, I'm sensitive. I remember how much I loved opera and how well we got on in the past. For me, she's always got a slightly past energy about her, the Queen of Cups. I really am sensitive, and I do understand your feelings, and see, I'm sending you messages of love, but actually they're just manipulative. Struggle to say that word because I've been talking. And anyway, so it's interesting that we have, I got a similar energy about matching status in the previous version of this reading that I did where the sound was all awry. Here we have a king. Here we have a queen. This reading is telling me, as a tarot reader, that she is presenting herself as equal status to him. What game is she playing? What's she out and about doing? What's she up to? Five of Swords. That's conflict. That's fighting. That's a card of victory and defeat. Somebody wins and somebody loses in the Five of Swords, and the person who wins actually also loses. It's a message about conflict. It's a message that I can keep this game going. Don't think you're going to win. I'm going to win. Five of Swords. I can keep this game going for as long as I like with that Five of Swords. And I will win. You think you've won? I will win. With the kitchen knives. Strange tarot, strange artwork. Anyway, it reads. So here we are with it. And let us now see what the subtle message is or was to the king. What is the message that she is sending? And she's sending the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That's a very serious message. Again, don't think you're going to win this. You think that you're going to win? No, you're not. I can ruin everything for you with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's a very serious message that is being sent. I can set everyone on you and ruin everything for you. I could stir things up and play that card that Mummy taught me how to play. A lot of people speculate and cause absolute havoc in your life, destroy everything that you represent with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I think it's a very serious threat. It didn't come through that way in the previous reading, which is perhaps why Universe decided to scrap that previous reading and make me do it all again and get a much more sinister card in this position. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. I've got this twice. Five of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. How's the king taking this message? What does he think when he sees her holding her arm aloft? Ten of Cups. It has a sense of fakeness, that Ten of Cups. It's interesting it's sitting under the Queen of Cups. I think he's looking back at the wedding with that. And the rainbow. And he thought that he'd finally got some darker blood in the royal family and that he really wanted that. A lot of people speculate that he really pushed this relationship with Harry and Meghan, pushed it along, might even have orchestrated it at some level and encouraged it so that the royal family looked more woke. It was more appealing to the Commonwealth, the people in the Commonwealth. And now he's looking at it and he's thinking it was all an illusion. Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is very much about illusion. He thought then it was so wonderful, and that wedding and the gospel choir and the preacher and everyone was sniggering in the church. But he organized all of that, and the young cellist, that amazing young cellist, he did all of that because he was sending a big message out about, look, we can all get along. The lions and the zebras can all sit down together at this feast with the rainbow over it. But actually, really, no. It was an illusion. And he's seeing it now because he's seeing the threat that's there. She played a game. She was pretended to care. Queen of Cups. Played him like a cello. Outcome for their relationship. How's their relationship going to be going forward? Is it going to get fixed? Is it going to get worse? What is going to happen? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. It is not going to recover. And that is good news. And that is a royal family card. And look at that family. That's the Commonwealth there. And it wasn't so clear in the previous reading. Again, this is why we have to have this reading again, even though you don't have to believe me. And I'm the only one that saw the previous cards, me and universe. But there it is. There's the Commonwealth. There's the royal family, the head of the Commonwealth, sort of. And it's in reverse. She's not weaseling her way back in to this. That would have been what the Markles would have been gifted if they had stayed as working royals. William and Catherine would have got the UK and the Duchy of Cornwall and the billions there, and the Markles would have got the rest of the world. And we have to give thanks to our Maker for the fact that the Markles didn't get the rest of the world, and that they exited and they went off thinking they were going to get the rest of the world and messed up royally, or not quite so royally. But the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, she's out of the royal family. She's out of the Commonwealth. She's out of the institution that she did try and weasel her way into briefly. She's played silly games. She's won silly prizes with that Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Finality for her. Sitting under the Five of Swords, you can threaten. You can cause conflict in this world. You can threaten me with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, that my world is going to be turned upside down by you. You're going to ruin everything. You're going to make my life a living hell. But I see through you now. I see that the Ten of Cups was fake. I see you are fake, Queen of Cups, and you are out. I'm the one with the gifts. I'm the one sitting on the throne. I'm the one with the money. I'm the one that's here to endure. Because the King of Pentacles is all about long live the king. He doesn't often come through as that energy, King Charles, but he's coming through as that energy now. So interesting. Second time round, a clearer reading for me as a reader. Glad that I did this again. Hope that the sound and the pictures sync this time. And that you get to see it and it makes sense to you. And thank you as ever for watching and supporting this channel. I do appreciate it very much, and I will see you again soon.